So you go into Starbucks or Target or any store really, and they tell you how much you're doing for the world by consuming, by purchasing lots of very important craptastic merchandise, right? You find out that for every bottled water you buy, 10% goes to help the children of Honduras. The coffee beans help send Ethiopian kids to school. Or the yogurt you grabbed will help a Scandinavian teenager afford a trip to a strip club or whatever. You know, 20% of your coffee cup was made from recycled copies of original Shakespeare manuscripts, whatever the and it makes you feel a little better, right? A little better about this ferocious, insatiable consumerism we all partake in. We think, I'm doing my part. But what if it's acting as a release valve for a much-needed guilt about our runaway consumerism that's destroying lives around the world? Maybe we're only okay with living like this because the Honduran kids are holding our hands. It's okay that we're using up all the fresh water because I bought eggs that came from free-range Happy Chickens, all right? The chickens were singing Good Day Sunshine and skipping down the street. They were giving their eggs away just to show thanks to the farmer for letting them live it up. They were like, please take the eggs. Take the eggs. It's the least we can do, all right, for this goddamn Garden of Eden you've set up for us. And sometimes you think, well, if buying a bottle of water helps the Honduran kids, maybe I should get 2 bottles of water, right? Maybe really help them out. But of course, then you're doubling the environmental harm that's being done, so maybe 4 bottles, or 8 bottles, right? That's the only way to fix this messed up situation. Then you get home with a pallet of 200 bottles of water. You've killed 500,000 children and a few dozen whales, but at least you feel a little better about yourself. My point is, maybe, just maybe, the world would be a lot better off if you walked into Starbucks and there was a big banner that just said, buy our coffee, f*** the Honduran kids. What have they done for you? Just right there, big sign, pumpkin frappuccinos are back, and f*** the kids. Maybe we'd be better off. The U.S. is 5% of the world's population, but we eat 15% of the world's meat, use 20% of the world's energy, and create a whopping 40% of the world's garbage. It's mostly pop music. Still, it's okay, because for every pair of Tom's shoes you buy, they give an entire pair to somebody in Africa. And that does sound great, because I'm sure Africans love to dress like pretentious white Americans. They just carry tennis rackets around just because. If I hadn't tripped over that, it would have been very funny. And are the shoes actually getting to the people who really need them? How do we know there aren't just piles of Toms in the middle of the Congo where everyone already has shoes but needs food and they're just dealing with it like a natural disaster? Oh yeah, every Tuesday shoes just rain down and we gather them up and put them into a big shoe mountain. You know, an avalanche last month killed 62 people. Okay, I might be wrong. Maybe Toms do get to the needy people. I don't know. But my point, which I've borrowed from philosopher Slavoj Žižek, is that in our modern ravenous capitalism, we don't just buy a product. We also have to buy our redemption from partaking in this unsustainable consumerism. I don't know if everybody realizes just how edgy this monologue was. People say it's edgy to talk about religion or talk about Israel's bombing of Palestine or something because it can piss people off or alienate an audience. But I just tore apart Toms and Starbucks. And 80% of you out there probably wear Toms and drink Starbucks. So I'm an edgy motherfucker. I'm Jim Morrison with his out up here. Oh my God, what's he gonna go after next? Ben and Jerry's and Burt's Bees? I don't know. I'm out of my mind. You don't know.